I got a funny. Thanks, Asper. Here's a half decent story from back in the day. This has nothing to do with competition or really even jiu-jitsu at this point.
No, that's fine.
But it's I guess this was, I had to be about 19. So how old am I now? 24. So I had to be about 5 years ago. I was we were up in Shady Side with Pedro Sauer, and we were up in Shady Side with Pedro Sauer, my dad, and Royce Gracie. And I'm still offended because Pedro Sauer wanted the shirt to go out and he didn't like mine, so he took my dad. I think it had like some sort of 80s theme, but it was funny. But so we go out up in Shady Side and we're walking around. Royce is telling the stories. He told the story about the guy he fought with the one boxing glove. He said how the guy tapped out before he even did anything to him. He didn't even get to hit the guy. But he's telling some stories. So we walk around a little bit, and Royce decides he wants to go into a bar. So we go to walk into the bar, and when we walk up to the bar, I'm trying to tell them along the way. They're all having a good time, laughing. It was a Shady Side street fair or whatever it is. I'm trying to tell them along the way that I'm not 21. I can't go to this bar. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got to go home. I'm trying to shake his hand. Whatever. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to offend him along the way. So we walk up to the bar, and we get to the bouncer, and big dude, real big bouncer, I remember. And Royce comes up to him, and he goes, he explains who he is, and the guy goes, "No, really? You're Royce Gracie?" Blah blah blah. Shows him his ID. Guy recognizes him. Whatever. So I'm standing there. I'm like, I don't know what this guy's doing, Dad. I still can't go in this bar. Whatever. 2 seconds later, comes over to me, basically tells me to shut up. Grabs me by the back of the neck. His paws are about this big. Grabs me by the back of his neck. Grabs me by the back of my neck and goes, "Let's go inside." I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work. So he starts walking me up. Tells the bouncer, he goes, "This is my cousin," and we just walk inside. So that was a pretty interesting experience. The day Royce Gracie got me into a bar. That was a pretty good one. I enjoyed myself there. What else you got? Any other questions you got?
You talked about Kevin Randleman. You talked about